Hi there, thanks for joining me at Space. Last video I was trapped by the flooded waters after I'd been rescued in Haast. This week, more beautiful scenery as I get away from the floods and do some hiking. Stick around. So I got rescued from the side of the road where I'd stopped because stupid me left my lights on, flat battery. So Blair came and picked me up, took me to his house to go and get his jumper leads. But then it kept raining. Jay, the next morning it was dry enough that we could drive off and check out what had been happening when we were flooded in.
So this is a development, we call it Tsunami Heights. And
right, very apt.
When they got it all cranked up years ago, they had photos of a marina here with boats in it.
Oh.
And a couple of women sunbathing on the beach here.
But this is the West Coast.
I know.
Not possible.
So that's the mouth that saved our ass. You're looking at the mouth there now.
Okay, yep.
Right. Normally only a channel a quarter of that, and wow. Yeah, that's allowed all that water to go.
Really flushed it out. Yeah.
Look at this debris that come in.
I know. It's huge. What a change in the weather. And here's Blair, my hero, ready to jumpstart the car. Wow, I was so appreciative. So what an eventful 24 hours. There goes Blair off in his car. This is my view and the car is going. He has jump-started it. So yes, after not being able to start my car for the lights being left on and the battery going flat. So now I can't go up to Franz Joseph, the roads are all flooded. So I'm going to head back over the Haast Pass and redecide where I'm going. So come on, back in the car. So just driving over the Haast Pass, I'm seeing lots of mist, lots of clouds, but also lots of these waterfalls just shooting out the sides of the bank. So ferocious. It's so awesome. And it's freezing cold out there and still raining. So I've had a wonderful drive across the pass. Luckily it was open all the way through. And so, yeah, no stopping, a bit of rain, a bit of wind, but it was all good. And I believe that I've got now to the top of Lake Wanaka. And it's just gorgeous. Yes, the down jacket's back on. It's quite cool. And I'll show you what's making it cool. Yes, the snow on the hills. Just pulled off again, this time by Lake Haast I. And the roads are really quiet, which is as to be expected after that horrendous weather yesterday and the doubts whether the pass was going to be open. So perfect time. But 2 days ago I was here, there wasn't a speck of snow, and now look. The scenery changed quite a lot as I headed east, but it was really fun, just not much traffic on the road and I could relax and just totally enjoy it. Wow, this is a bit of a different background, isn't it? Look at these yellow hills. So I'm coming across the Lindis Pass. I was here when I did some hiking in New Zealand nearly 20 years ago, and the guys had a bit of a competition to see who could get up the hill fastest. Well, I just stopped at Waimati for a pretty horrible coffee, a pretty horrible scone, and a pretty horrible, you get this, a meat patty covered in batter. Yes, those who know me know that's not my sort of food. But I'd been driving all morning and I just wanted to stop for a snack and there wasn't much choice. So there's no snow cover here. like I had coming from Haast. There's no mist, or very little. It's just a beautiful spot. And there's another cycle trail. One day I might find someone who wants to cycle with me and is used to it and has connections to get an e-bike. That'd be fun. So where I stopped just before, that was actually the Benmore Lake, Lake Benmore. And it's actually the Benmore Dam because this is the Aviemore power station. So New Zealand's got a lot of water, which they've captured, and they've got lots of hydro schemes. So this is just one of their hydro schemes behind me just there. And fun fact, that's how I ended up being born in New Zealand. My parents immigrated to New Zealand and my father worked on the power scheme in the North Island in an area called Taupo. So there you go, fun fact. Right, back on the road. I've just stopped at another dam on the same waterway. This is actually the Waitaki Dam. But before I show you the dam, look at these houses. They look so solid. And there's a whole cluster of them. And they would have been accommodation for when the dam was being built. And I'll just duck across this cycle trail and yeah, show you the dam. There we go, pretty simple. Yes, it looks a bit bleak and cold out there, and I can confirm that it is. I think it's milking time. So this is a bit different from what I expected. I'm just south of Waimate, and this area is called Waihau Box Reserve, and there's like a lake, and then over there, over the other side of the stones, I believe is the ocean because I can hear it. So yeah, I didn't really expect this. It's a little bit off the main highway, just through farming area, but it's got a toilet, very clean. There's just a few spaces, maybe half a dozen. So absolutely perfect. And the temperature's dropped like 10 degrees, but it's not raining, which is really good because whilst, you know, going to Haast was lots of fun and interesting, it is nice to just be able to walk around without a raincoat on. So come on, let's go and see what's on the other side of that rock hill. So here we go. Up the pebbles, and they're beautiful pebbles, beautiful and flat. I think not a swimming beach. Look at this. Stunning though. Wow. That is really cool. Well, that was a really neat place to stop the night, and all the other campers there were super friendly, so I had some lovely chats, and I also had a bit of a wander around in the evening, which was lovely looking at the old farm buildings. Good morning. I'm at Timaru this morning, just going for a nice walk along their marina, or foreshore. And yeah, last night was the coldest night I've had so far. And today's prediction is high of 11, low of 4. Been in a bit of a quandary what to do, still not 100% sure. So I thought I'd take time out and just go for this walk and see if I can make some decisions. It's sort of thrown me a bit that my planned route was turned around due to the floods. But I'm sure whatever I decide, I'll enjoy. And if I don't, it's up to me. So in the meantime, I'll enjoy my walk along Timaru foreshore. Yeah, Very, very flat here, just such a contrast. And clearly a dog beach. They're all having fun. Yeah, I'm still in Timaru. It looked like quite a nice small town. Sorry, just walking down some steps. Had a quick little look. The same shops as a lot of areas, lots of nice old buildings. I just did a quick loop. Came and seen this lighthouse, like lots of lighthouses. It's actually been relocated here. But the coastline here is nice. It's got a nice vibe to it. The sand is sort of that grey muddy sand, so not so nice. Well, after my beach walk, I had made some decisions. I was heading north and going off to Hamner Springs to do some hiking trails. So I had another long day of driving today. Did about 300 kilometres from where I stayed last night, and I'm now about half an hour from Hamner Springs, which is northwest of Christchurch. So this is the Hurunui River, and there's lots of rivers like this one that I've gone over, and the bridges are really long, and you can tell it's very dry at the moment, but when the snow melts it will really fill up. So give it 6 months, it'll be a different river, I would think. And that's the view. You see the long bridge. It's actually quite pretty here. It wasn't a very interesting drive from Waimate up to where I am now, but yeah, come inland a bit, and yeah, really nice. Didn't like State Highway 1, way too much traffic, way too many people going well over the speed limit. Well, good morning. I have just had a great drive from Balmoral Reserve to here at the Hamner Springs district. Look at this. Sensational, right? A beautiful, beautiful time of the morning. And look at the colours. Oh, I love autumn. So, so, so pretty. So I've arrived in Hamner Springs, and it looks like a beautiful morning for a walk. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to link 3 walks together. The woodland, the Majuba and the conical. So it should give me a bit of variety, and yeah, I'll just share it with you as I go. I think that'll be the way to do it. Look at this, beautiful. So we're now on the Majuba Trail. The Woodlands Walk was quite open, and this is quite enclosed and actually uphill, which it hadn't been so far. There's a little wax ice here. So I've got to the top of the walk. This is the top of Conical Hill with the best views in town. Let me show you. And yes, there's still some logging that happens around here at Hamner Springs. Just got to love all the bird songs. It's wonderful. I'm coming down from Conical Hill now. So I've just come through a few suburban streets, and this little track between the streets is quite interesting. Yes, beautiful houses, lots of holiday homes, but I don't know what I can smell, but the fragrance here is amazing. It'll always be like the Hamner smell to me. Who knows what it is, but I'm enjoying it. And yes, lovely stone cottages. Really nice area. Oh, this has been a wonderful walk. Really enjoyed it. Through the woodland, zigzag up Conical Hill. Some areas really crowded, some areas really quiet. Ah, what a way to spend a Sunday morning, okay? What did you do? Have a think. Did you get out and do a walk? Hope you did. And of course, trust me, I found a little track, a little bit more obscure, but it's on my Maps Me app, so I'm sure all will be good. As long as no bike comes flying down behind me, or that there's a creek in my way. That's always a possibility. Anyway, better concentrate so I don't skid over going down this hill. And the last little bit of this walk, I've come back onto the woodland walk where I started, but this is from a different loop. So I've just had a wander around the township of Hamner Springs. I had a venison and blackcurrant pie for my lunch. And now I'm doing another walk. This one is called Hospital Walkway, and it's just right by town. So yeah, looks like it's going to be a nice easy flat walk. And I'm guessing up there is the old hospital. Yeah, so it's all closed down, this old hospital. Don't know anything about it, but yeah, beautiful old buildings here. Yeah, so many old buildings. A lot of this area is closed off actually. I've been seeing a few signs, but I don't know what they're going to be doing with this, this whole site. It's just amazing. It's obviously condemned. All the boards are up. And so the path continues. There's a golf course just over the way, so hopefully no balls come flying over and hit me on the head. But look at this for a path. It's beautiful. So this water is white because it's the thermal water. So it's pumped out of the ground, and then this is the drain off. I'll pop in a little sign about it. So it doesn't seem to bother the fantails. They're flitting around behind me as usual. Such an interesting little park. Little waterfalls. See, this one's not white, so I'm assuming this is not the overflow from the thermal, but it's very, very clear. So I'm coming in the front entrance now of the hospital after skirting all the way around it, which is a lovely walk. We can see what a beautiful building this was, and yeah, rather sad that it had to close down, but everything has its lifespan, I guess. A beautiful building, isn't it? Okay. So the thermal had a therapeutic quality, so that's what attracted people to Hamner Springs in the first place. And of course then there was the need to build actual medical facilities, so here we have the hospital. So on another walk, this one's called Dog Stream, but rather unusual forest decorations. I've been walking for like 10 minutes through all these little fairy houses and things. They just keep getting better and better. It's like, how cool. So many of them. And this walk is called Forest Amble. Nice. Awesome. Just keep going up very straight. So as well as calling this the Amble Walk, it's actually the Sculpture Walk. Very cute. Beautifully done. So, just been soaking in hot water for 2 hours. Absolute bliss. Looking an absolute mess, but I'll turn you around. So, this is the thermal baths in Hamner Springs. There's just something for everybody here. There's the slides and goodness knows what have you for all the kids. And that water's not so heated. But where I was beautiful and warm. So there's the kids area. I know my grandchildren will be super jealous. And I think that's fairly cool. We've even got the lady doing lengths. How about that? But I'll take you over to the pools where I was. So these are the pools that I frequented. These were 38 to 40 degrees. And then over here was what, like a spa bath. Just bubbles and bubbles, and so strong, super strong, really cool. So many different pools. It's just never ending. Very cool, and lots of lifeguards. Well, I really did manage to fit in lots in those few days. I can't believe how many different places I saw and how many different walks I did, and ate some yummy food. So probably leave you here at Hamner Springs. Hope you've enjoyed the video, and thank you for watching to the end. Remember, tick that like if you did like it. And until next time, bye for now.